Let's start streaming. Alright, I should start picking this up here soon. I've never actually played Dwarf Fortress. I'm really interested to see what it's all about. This game inspired me. Alright. It's gonna look weird because I'm gonna be constantly looking up at the second monitor here. Base cam here. Monitor there. Base cam here. Monitor there. It's very interesting. Alright. I've heard we want small maps when it comes to these things. Small. Welcome to Dwarf Fortress. Prepare to guide your scout chargers to fortune in a world fraught with many perils. Honestly, I like the music. This one's a little too crazy. Let me find some better music real quick. I really do like that one, but I'm gonna hop on another album real quick. I need to add one actually to this specific software. I go open file. The question is, where do I have my other music? Oh, I have it in iTunes, that's right. I have it saved to iTunes, but iTunes won't give me this cool little logo at the bottom that shows what we're listening to. And that was kind of lame, you know? Music, iTunes Media, music. Can't do any of that copyrighted stuff. Ooh. Where's the music that I had added here? Gotta listen to Master Boot Records. Downloads. Automatically add. I know you have it in there. I've listened to it through iTunes. I thought. Alright, our first step may be obtaining some music. Or, you know what? It's the first. Maybe all I need to do is I just need to lower the volume a little bit. It's pretty crazy. Background music. I mean, it may be a little bit too intense for Dwarf Fortress. Or maybe Monkey Island is just not the answer. If I go to the one I'm currently looking at. Play queue. Let's go something a little less intense. Maybe not Doom. I really like this album. I want to shuffle and play. Give me a good one. Next.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
Oh, that's good. Right, it's a good start. We'll keep it toned down low. And actually, I want to test real quick. Granted, no one's watching yet, so it's not like it matters that much. But if you are watching this VOD at a later date, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm actually going to go watch my own stream to double check and make sure that the audio doesn't sound terrible. Because what I hear is completely different from what you hear. So when I speak, I'm able to hear it turned up. That is not. Oh, audio. Let's try that. Great, Scott, that is so much better. I'm sorry for anyone trying to watch this VOD. That must have been torture. Welcome. Welcome to my stream. Alright, I think this will work pretty well. Yeah, I think that'll sound nice. It kind of tones down when I speak. Now we can actually kind of read, get a general idea of what's going on. Alright. Prepare to guide your stout charges to fortune in a world fraught with many perils. You'll begin by creating your world and watching the region's history unfold. Once the process is complete, you can prepare a group and send them out to seek wealth deep within the mountains. As you dig deeper and more citizens take up residence in your outpost, your doings will attract attention, both wanted and unwanted. Deal with challenges as they arise, and you might one day find that your humble settlement has grown to become a mountain home, the center of your civilization. Alright. World map size, history link. Okay, so I can change things. I'm in a medium map, that sounds good. History length. 100 years sounds fun. Number of civilizations, medium. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go with stock settings because I have no clue what I'm doing and I've never played this game before. So, we'll just hit create world. A familiar phrase for those of you that have also played Minecraft. Granted, this is about 4 years older than Minecraft, so credit where credit's due, you know. Alright. It's a beautiful little area. It's creating Aethera Ametha, the Plains of Wind. Recounting legends. The Age of Myth. Historical figures. Alright, it is creating a very complex history. Things are aging. Alright. Can I read these as they go? Whoa. Alright, there's a lot going here. Can I go back and read this once it's done, and then we can understand the complex history of our dwarf fortress? Alright, we gotta be getting close. 84, 86, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, got 100 years, 98, 99. Alright, can I go back? I kinda wanna read it. Ooh. Alright, this is one of those games that's gonna take a few minutes to figure out, that's for certain. But it's one of those I wanna learn, and I think it would just be an interesting one to commentate over, because there's a lot of reading, and you know, reading out loud can help you to develop better speaking skills, in my opinion. So hopefully that'll improve my ability to speak. Keep world and return to main menu. Play now. To recenter, press facade, or hold drag the middle mouse button. Alright, so I can explore the world doing this. Alright, I personally prefer dragging. I think it looks less sketchy. So we'll just use middle mouse. Okay. I wish there was a way to go back and read the history, because I would like to understand the origin of the world. That would be very interesting. Alright, but now we're gonna hit play now. After it saves the world. You know, I never really thought about it like that. You say save the world, but in a video game sense, that is like the most boring possible thing you could do. And I mean, autosave is a thing, so it's like saving the world means absolutely nothing in a video game. Alright, select a game type to begin. We've got Fortress, Legends, and Coming Soon, and Adventurer. Or back to title menu. That's a popular choice, I imagine. I'm kidding. Alright, let's go Fortress. The name of the game is Dwarf Fortress. Why would I play anything else? Alright, passing a few weeks to get things ready. Lots of weeks. Alright. Quick start and short tutorial. Would you like your fortress located in a forested, mineral-rich region of this world where you can play through a short tutorial? Non-interactive help will be available wherever you decide. Yeah, I need to play a tutorial. I've heard this game is quite complex. Alright, we're zooming in. This game is huge. Holy cow. Preparing map. A dwarven outpost. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the foreboding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Ulfsmoldath. A Tholdsmith? A Smoldath. Athosmoldath. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings. Ere the dingoes get hungry. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the dingoes get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Isolnur. Plan mirror. Strike the earth. Okay. Your view is focused on one elevation at a time. To move the camera around, press WASD or hold the middle mouse button and drag the view. To change the camera's elevation, press E, C, or roll the mouse wheel. Alright. That's how we zoom out. We zoom in too much. Ah, I see. That's really cool, actually. How do we get back to where we were? That looks about right, yeah. So we can see our elevation on the side here. That's very interesting. Okay. Move the camera down. The view, let's see. When your view is in the air, but above other tiles, you can see them below, but you can only interact with objects in your current elevation. The view will be dark underground until you begin mining. You can move the camera to the surface with the surface button. Highlighted, the F1 hotkey will recenter on your wagon. So, very nice. F1 is how we get home. You can zoom in and out of the play area using control mouse wheel, or the indicated buttons. So, control. That's interesting. So if we can do control, we can see our whole area, right? Then we can zoom in. Then we can go up in the scales of the tree, see all the parts of the tree. Go F1, I get back to my wagon. Very nice. Hit OK. Mining 2 of 8. It's time to get to work. Let's start by digging a stairwell into the ground, where there may be plenty of hillside to dig into, but you'll want to seek wealth below the surface. Mining tasks are designated on the play area. Begin by clicking the highlighted mining button. What mining button? It's time to get to work. Let's start by digging a stairwell into the ground. There may be plenty of hillside to dig into, but you'll want to seek wealth below the surface. Mining tasks are designated on the play area. Begin by clicking the highlighted mining button. There are several ways to mine. Stairways, selected, start at the elevation and are completed at the next elevation. Click the surface, move the camera down a level, and click the underground. Reversing the order also works. Alright, so I just need to start a stairwell. Stairwell. 1, 2. Wait, I need to go down. So if I do this. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I click it. Or did I just build 4 underground stairways? No, it goes down. Oh, I made so many layers. That's cool. I really only had to build 1 and then build on top of it for a few layers, I think. But that works. Alright. It's time to get to work. Let's start by digging a stairwell into the ground. Alright, I already did that. There are several ways to mine. Now we'll unpause the game and let the miner finish the task. Press space to unpause or use the highlighted controls at the top of the screen. You should pause regularly, starting up. So start, stop, start, stop. Now stop. That's cool. Alright, let's make a safe place to work. Ugh, my goodness. Let's make a safe place to work. Select regular mining mode to the left of stair mining mode. Dig a rectangle underground big enough for a large stockpile and some workshops. Consider that most workshops are 3x3 squares. Mining through the stone layers further down may take longer, but it leaves boulders, which are essential building material. Later, you can consider making a meeting area for your zones from your zones menu. Otherwise, your citizens will continue to gather by the wagon outside. Alright, let's throw him. Alright, so he's dug down the one. We went regular mining mode. Make a little meeting room. Okay, so he's gonna dig a little meeting. Oh, that's cool. He's digging a little thing. He's building our little staircases. So that's really cool. I like that. Then we'll build another one here. I don't know. Does this use resources? Do I have limited resources? Alright, they're all very average happiness. We'll just build that. And then we'll have our 20. Alright, paused again. Okay. Stockpiles, 3 of 8. The supplies in the wagon are in danger of being carried off by wild creatures. It's time to build a stockpile underground to unload them. Stockpiles are crucial to moving supplies around your fortress while they are needed. Stockpiles are placed within the stockpile button, highlighted. Click it now. Stockpiles. Stockpiles. Alright. Just make this whole area here a stockpile. Stockpile 1. This is all for now. Right, if unpaused, your workers should start unloading the wagon into the stockpile. Later, you may want to customize your stockpiles by clicking in them and pressing the custom button to forbid certain categories, like refuse, for example. A separate refuse stock, or refuse, not refuse, I assume it's a refuse. So like trash. And a good idea to keep your fortress clean. If the stockpile menu is still open, you can close it now by right-clicking the right-clicking. Right-clicking can always be used to close the menus, as well as escape. Oh, nice. Very intuitive. And then we can unpause, and they'll start loading everything into our little stockpile. So, man, I made that stockpile deep, I think. No, it's just 1 deep. There you go. Let's make another stockpile here. All. Then I want miner, and go ahead and build a big area there. So this can be our public meeting area. Alright, with your shelter ready underground, it's time to build. First you need building materials like wood or boulders before you start chopping down trees. Alright, good, they're paused. You may want to create a dedicated wood stockpile. Haulers will also drop wood in all your stockpiles unless you turn it off in the custom stockpile menu. When you are ready, open the wood cutting menu and designate the trunk of a tree on the surface. Make sure your woodcutter can walk to the designated location. Alright, we're gonna let this guy finish our little hidey hole. We'll make a wood stockpile. Actually here. Let's do that there. Except that's a wood stockpile. Gotta be cool. There you go. I mean, that'll work. Except I want it to be wood specific. Now pause. Now hit this menu. Tree chopping orders. Bah. Chop them. Now our woodcutter will go and get those. Now we just need to wait for the woodcutter to chop down the tree. If the fallen logs are accessible, everyone will help store them in the stockpile. You can right-click the mouse woodcutting mode. Right-clicking closes the menus. Obviously, okay. If all your stockpiles are full, go ahead and place them in another one. Chop down the trees. You got it, brother. He's chopping trees. Making wood. Now everybody's carrying that wood downstairs. Here we go. We got wood in the stockpile. Now we can build things. Okay. Now that you have the building materials, it's time to start building. Workshops are one of the many buildings you can place with the highlighted build button. Click it now. Lots of good items. Lots of good things we can build. Place a carpenter's workshop. Workshops. There's carpenter's workshop. I see, this is the little 3. Place it next to the wood. What we'll do, actually, we'll place it across from the wood stockpile. Select materials for the carpenter's woodshop. Alright. Pine logs. Let's use parsimony wood. They'll start constructing, I assume. There we go, he'll build the little carpenter's workshop. Coming together real nice. Very nice. Click workshop. Add new task. So many options, that's interesting. I can make enormous wooden corkscrew, a menacing wooden spike, a spiked wooden ball, a wooden altar, a wooden animal trap, a wooden armor stand, a wooden barrel, a wooden bin, wooden blocks, wooden bookcase, wooden bucket. Your industrious citizens will perform any task added to the workshop. Most objects that are placed like doors and furniture must first be built in the workshop. Furniture created at the carpenter's workshop usually takes 1 wood to build. Add a task to make a bed. Chop down more trees if necessary. Unpause and wait for the bed to be completed. Add make bed task. Make the bed. Alright. Make bed. And escape. Now, somebody should come in here, build a bed. Say how long the bed has left. Alright. Parsimon wood bed. Now that you have a bed in you can place it in your fortress. Use the build menu to place it in a room. Oh, alright, so just go... Where's bid? Build. Bed. Alrighty. You can just sleep at work, why not? Or some in wood bed. So wait, is this just for research then? He's gonna sit here, he's gonna build the bed. Alright. If the bed placed, your workers will have somewhere to sleep. Later you can create a room with a door and use the zones menu to assign an official bedroom for each resident. The rest of the interface is now enabled. You can click the creatures and items just as you can click on the buildings. To get more information about them, click on the resident to see their needs, inventory, thoughts, relations, and more. You can also access information from the citizens button. Click a citizen or creature. Alright. Citizen. That's not who I clicked, is it? Oh, they're on top of each other. Altir Nishgotun. Woodworker. Or Altir Traded Colt. He has no job. He is 75 years old and is in love with Udil Worthatics. It's a very beautiful name. Disdains competition. Alright, that's interesting. He's a very non-competitive person. He's incurious, bashful, emotional, obsessive, creative, and clumsy. He has no official position. He's healthy. Squad none. Unmet need, he wants to drink alcohol. He's good at carpentry, good at cutting wood, a novice bower, a novice wood burner. I talk to my friend, I feel fond. Oh, this is a she. I see. Does it say? Ah. I guess I could have looked at that. I think. Yeah. Alright. She felt satisfied after felling a tree. She felt tenderness remembering talking with a lover. She felt tenderness talking with a lover. She felt love as she caught up in a new romance. Alright, thoughts. Rooms, labor. Alright. Personality. She has very good creativity, but she has poor analytical abilities, a little difficulty with words, a large deficit of willpower, and very bad intuition. She is incurious and never seeks out knowledge or information to satisfy herself. She is gripped by a crippling shyness. She forms strong emotional bonds with others, at times to her own detriment. She accepts favors without developing a sense of obligation, preferring to act as the current situation demands. She is somewhat quarrelsome, and she is bothered by this since she values friendship. She doesn't try to get things done perfectly. She tends to be swayed by the emotions of others. She tends to ask others for help with difficult decisions. She tends not to reveal personal information. She is somewhat uncomfortable around those that appear unusual or live differently from herself. She prefers that everyone live as harmoniously as possible. She tends to be a bit more stubborn in changing her mind about things. She often feels envious of others, but generally finds herself quite hopeful about the future. Alright, so I just noticed what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of the capture cursor. I think it just kind of takes away from the whole experience. That's pretty cool. Values. Like others in her culture, she holds craft dwarfship to be one of the highest ideals and celebrates talented artisans and their masterworks. She has a great deal of respect for law, greatly prizes loyalty, values of family greatly, sees friendship as one of the finer things in life, believes that honesty is a high ideal, greatly respects artists and their works, really respects those who take the time to master a skill, deeply respects those that work hard in their labors, respects fair dealing and fair play values, cooperation, finds merrymaking and party time worthwhile activities, values marital prowess, values leisure time, respects commerce, values knowledge, and finds nature somewhat disturbing. Alright, so she's your average Josephine, I guess. I guess that would be the female version of a Josephine. She personally sees competition is wasteful and silly, and values tranquility and a peaceful day. She dreams of mastering a skill. Alright, we can make her a master carpenter, probably. Close the information sheet. Right click. What do they call it? Click, sister. Oh, that's all they wanted? Just to escape? Okay. Alerts. Alright, those are important. Important and sometimes urgent information is given as alerts on the left side of the screen. There have been a few already. Hover over an alert icon to see the information. Left click on an alert for recentering options, and right click to dismiss an alert. You cannot recenter on certain announcements. Right click to close. This is an example of an urgent alert. These are very important. Ignore them at your peril. Wow. There's water here. Do I want water? F1. Dismiss the large red alert. Ah, cool. So I just right click it and it's gone. Too easy. Preparing for the caravan. You may need supplies before the coming of winter. To trade with the autumn caravan, you must build a trade depot from the build menu. You need something of value to trade. Crafts are an easy way to make lots of trade goods quickly. Make the appropriate workshop with workshops crafts. An obvious material to make the crafts is rock. If you dig down enough layers, you will find a near infinite amount of boulders of various kinds, as well as some rough gems if you are lucky. Gems can be cut at the jeweler's workshop. and crust them on crafts and other items to add even more value. This is just the beginning. There's a lot more to learn. As you enter new menus, there will be information and tips. The help button at the top of the screen contains more guides. Click it now and this tutorial will be concluded. Where's the help? I'm blind. Ah, the one that's flashing white and telling me click it now. Complicated. This game is open-ended, and you can do whatever you choose. If you'd like a goal, try to become a barony, then a mountain home. More than likely, your dwarves will starve unless you read the first few guides here. And remember, losing is fun. Okay, so we got the whole first one: survival, planting, other food sources, bin bags and barrels, refuse and dumping, trade, offices and administrative work, happiness and stress, dig deeper, orange smith. Great Scott, there's a lot of tutorials. This may take a minute to learn. Survival. In order to keep your citizens alive in the unforgiving wilderness, they will need shelter, drink, and food. Use the arrow at the top of this window to maximize the tutorial, or to minimize the tutorial when it obscures your view. Shelter. By now you should have a room underground where your residents can hide from the creatures above. To make sure they spend their free time down there, you will need to use the zone menu to create a meeting area. Later you may try the burrows menu to create a safe space for all your civilians to hide when the real trouble comes. Labor. Some essential tasks must be assigned from the labor menu. Click here and make sure you have a miner, woodcutter, and fisher dwarf. If you haven't suffered any casualties, you should have these laborers assigned already. But if one of these brave workers falls, you'll need to assign somebody to these duties. Drink. There are 2 ways to make drinks for your residents. The main way is by brewing alcohol. This is done by building a still from the build menu using workshops, farming, still. Once the still is constructed, click on it and add the task brew drink from plant or fruit. If you have no suitable plants, you may try planting or gathering. The task also requires a barrel from the carpenter's workshop. If you survive until the caravan comes, you may also trade for drinks or plants there. The number of drink rations can be seen at the top of the screen. Absent alcohol. So my light just went out. Let me fix that real quick. It automatically turns off at a certain time. So I need to turn it back. There we go. We have lighting again. Absent alcohol, can designate a water source from the zones menu at a river or pond, so your residents have water to drink. You'll want one of these anyway for other purposes, like cleaning and certain workshop tasks. You may find water underground. Okay. So what we need to do is take zones. Wait, you get to play at some point, I think? No. Alright. So, throws me off. I feel like it should zoom the other way. Okay. There's water here. So what I'm going to do is we need that underground water source. So what we're going to do, make a tunnel to the water source. That makes logical sense. Get a space. Okay. Actually pause. Where's that job menu? Place zones to establish meeting areas, pastures, and more. Establish burrows to organize work and living spaces in larger fortresses. Set hauling routes for minecarts. Set high and low traffic areas. Designate items for dumping and melting. Claim forbidden items. And set item invisibility. Okay. Alright. You. What is your name? Where's the character select? Anyways, we're gonna make you a plant man. Stone crafter. You. Right, I'm confused. Okay. Need food. Set wall smoothing, engraving, track carving, and fortification orders. Set tree chopping. You can be our tree chopper. He's chopping trees. You can go get fruit and berries too. Now we can hit that. Actually, what we need too. We need bigger stockpiles. This will be our food. That's not nearly enough for the water. He won't drown if he goes and tries and gets this water, right? I mean, they did already say losing's fun, right? So, I mean, we can always lose, but I'd kind of like to keep my dwarves alive for like a day, at least. It'd be nice. Alright. It does flood. It does flood. Okay, oh no. The water floods pretty intensely into our stockpile. That's a lot of water. They're hiding. It is destroying all of our resources. I'm assuming it's flowing down the stairs. Alright, we've already flooded everything. Oh no, he's gonna drown, isn't he? He's found boulders, but the water's coming in. Will he live, or will he drown? He's trying to dig, he's trying to finish out. They're trying to get the stockpiles, but everything's flooded. Oh no, we may already need a new game. I may have just killed everyone already. The first dwarf fortress. Already everyone's flooded and dying. Alright, so what is... How do I... Alright, I want to dig. Okay. How do I stop the water from flowing like that? Machines, fluids, lever, well, flood gate. What does a well need? I think he drowned. Alright. That is an unfortunate casualty. How's everybody up top? We've lost everything already. We can't give up though. It just means we gotta build a new one. Yeah. Alright. What we're gonna do, we're going to make zones. Water source. Okay. Zones. Zones are areas that designate where their citizens will work, socialize, rest, or perform specific duties. There are several kinds of zones, which you can see in the panel on the left. Zones are placed much like stockpiles. Unlike stockpiles, multiple zones can overlap. Certain zones, like bedrooms, can be placed several at a time. Just make sure you have the correct furniture placed in the rooms with doors or vertical entries separating each room before you begin. Okay. What we're gonna do. Water source. Sept. That's our water source. Then we're gonna get a stairwell. And we're gonna dig 2 down. Then we're gonna build a big old box. Hit play. We're gonna see if that works in our favor a little bit. See if we can remedy our mistake there. Now we have that. Has anyone gone downstairs yet? Do I have anyone set for mining orders? No. Set you. You're a digger. Alright, are you gonna get moving? Or are you dead? Yeah. Mining too. Somebody get digging our hole. We need a home. Remove these so no one goes in there and drowns. And then why is no one digging? We need a new base. Alert. Oh, I didn't even read the alert. I just shoot it away. That's how you know we're doing good. Are those animals going in and drowning themselves? Is that what they're doing right now? Good progress. Alright, someone build the house, please. Actually, I kind of want a fresh start. I'm just curious. So I start over, but without saving for now. Alright, we've done the tutorial. I want to do a new one. Okay, because I think I kind of understand the idea now. I want them to actually kind of dig. So I got this weird blur filter thing going on in video broadcast. So if you stick your hand too far back, it kind of becomes one with the background, and it'll look blurry sometimes. It's a little weird. It takes a second to figure out. Alright, let's get our 100 years, see if we can read some of it. Placing caves. Placing civilizations. An abridged chronicle. In year 1, Bison the Devil became the master of the Menace of Grab. No, there's no way you're reading all those. And you can't scroll back up and see them, so it's a little anticlimactic, you know, kind of spoils some of the fun there in my opinion, but that's alright. Maybe there's a way to review the history later. There's a lot of goblins in this one. The goblin Doxnsnob Dreamwraiths became the master of the Ardent Malice. The dwarf. Alright, there's some big deals out there. Alright. That seems pretty good. Play now. Get into the game. We got this. New fortress. The Granite Era begin. The Grant month, I guess, just January. Skip the tutorial. I already know how to play. What do you think I am, an amateur? Alright. Where do we want to embark from? Let's go. We're going to build our civilization. Take like an icy area. Take one near the mountains. Let's do it in the middle of these forests here. Near a water source. Arc. I want to embark to this area. I want to be near water. Select an area with a light aquifer. Water may need to be pumped or carried away. Abort. Okay, it looks like we may need to I feel like we're gonna have to carry it away either way, right? I mean, these are lakes. Kind of figuring it out. Alright, confirm. Start immediately with the default skills, equipment, and animals. Enemies, normal. Economy, normal. Sounds good. This game is going to be a learning process. It's probably going to take a few streams before I even have any idea what I'm doing. Let's see. And so it begins again. A dwarven outpost. You have arrived after a journey... Sorry, it's late at night here, and my ability to speak is leaving me. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Azmilririth. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, blah, 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 blah. This was all said in the tutorial. Alrighty, what we're gonna do. You take orders. What we want to do. We're gonna build a little dwarf fortress here. We're gonna go down to boom. Then with that bottom layer, which is this one for now, we build the hallway. First great hallway. To the left, we'll have this little stockpile room, or I guess to the up, to the north. I don't know what to call that bit. Make. We need that bit. And this will give us a place to stockpile, a place to put crafts. And yeah, that'll define us pretty good, I think. You know what, I want to add this. Just make it look more interesting. Looks like a bladderfish from Subnautica, but really simplified. Do a little shape over here. Might look phallic though. Let's hit space. Let them do their thing. Actually, wait. Let me also make sure we have plant gathering guys. Gathering for the leaves. Tree chopping orders. You are our tree chopping man. Alright, remove mining, wood cutting, plants, orders. Set digging orders. Alright, now they're doing things. What are you not, why are you not doing anything? Go, digging orders. Get to work. Get to digging. She's digging. I think that's a she. Bomb. There's water there. Be careful. Found liquid. Got a pet cat. That's cool. Keep digging. Okay, we got a lot of food here. A lot of edible creatures. Place stones. I want water source. Except that's our water source. In pasture. Certain livestock needed to graze on grass. Assign these animals to a pasture zone. No fencing is needed. Okay, I understand what zones are. We already went over that. I'm chopping. Somebody chop all the wood. Then we want zone. Wait, not zones. Stockpile. We want. Let's stockpile. I'm gonna do like half of this is like wood, because wood seems really useful. We want wood here. this to be all to it. No. We want all here. They're just gonna keep placing wood here though. Custom. Everything but wood, please. How do I remove wood? Toggle whether the stockpile allows plant and animal-based objects. I wanna toggle off wood. Escape. Alright, I guess it'll have to work with everything. Making the stockpile. Let's see. Now I need to make a structure. Let's do a workshop. Just want a carpenter workshop, like we had in that last one. And build right here. Let's go. We have the most maple. Why not make it out of maple? Sorry, bless me. I guess. I don't know what to say when you sneeze. Excuse me, I guess. There we go. Gathering plenty of wood. Something tells me I still don't understand how to give these people jobs. Set tree chopping orders. Set plant gathering orders. Set digging orders. Establish burrows. Justice menu, objects menu, nobles and administrations menu, work orders menu, work orders. Work orders are used to automate tasks in workshops. These work orders are set to complete a certain number of tasks and can be given start conditions. For instance, you can create a work order to make wooden bins. If you're out of empty ones, brew drinks. If you are running low, or make 5 statues every month. You can limit work orders to the number of workshops. You can also create work orders or specific workshops from the builder sheet. Most powerful, automate almost all of your production if you wish. Okay. Labor. Okay, miners. Here's how we declare who is who. Talented miner. You're a miner. A competent woodcutter. He's our woodcutter. Hunter. Who wants to hunt? These two look like hunters. We need food. That's our fisher dwarf. Got planters. Anybody gardening? Dash strung. You're a stone crafter. Proficient planter. You take planting. Plant gatherers. Stone crafter. I mean, he'll be useful for something eventually. Gravers. Alright, we'll just do that. Alright, they're all only selected to do this. Now, I think that's all we're gonna do in this menu for now. Labor-wise. Places, we got water source, tasks. Okay. So we'll continue going. Soon build his little wood shop. What do we got? Tasks. Add new task. Make bed. Add new task. We need door. Where do we build door? Make wooden door. So we can make all the bedrooms that they were talking about earlier. Right? So yeah. Alright, then what I need is the bedroom section. So what we're gonna do is mine out this way. Then we'll make a hall of bedrooms, right? We'll do it like dual-sided. Okay? Make bedrooms. Control, I can zoom out a little. That'll be better, like there. Then you can build bedrooms like so. They'll have 2 exits in case of floodings, fires, that kind of thing. I made them even numbered. Alright, so which means we're gonna have to consciously think about this a little bit. I want one around that doors would be across from each other. A little extra space. Alright. So cool. What 2 little bedrooms. Then to the outside. Build another little room. Another little room. Look, everybody will have a nice, luxurious room to live in. Be very bougie. But they found water in this room. That's great. Gonna be a little bit moldy there, maybe, but that's fine. Okay, so we got our wooden workshop. We want the crafts one as well, probably. Work structures, furniture, doors, hatches. Doors can be used alongside walls in close rooms. I mean, those are like fancy doors, though. Like, let's check here. Alright, wood bed, apple wood door have now been made here. Right, these rooms have gotten a lot more unique due to the flooding conditions. We've got 2 rooms. These will certainly be used differently. Right, I'm getting used to these controls. They're pretty cool. What if we try that? Can we? No? Try that. See if we can't make it in there. Is it all flooded out? Take whatever we can out. We'll make usable rooms yet. Don't waste any space. Alright, now we'll pause. We don't need building. Place structure. Okay, I just want to build. Where's the build menu? This is menu. Labor menu. Work order menu. Nobles. Alright, I'll find these menus eventually. Furniture. So now it's just the same one. We can build this room here. A little tucked away bed. On one bed. Then, let's say this. Doors and hatches. Take a door. Door here. Applewood door. Hit play. See, somebody should come down and construct a little door. There's a door and a bed. Okay, that's cool. Now we can place zones. I want a bedroom. This is a bedroom. I understand what a zone is. You can go away. Okay, it's a bedroom. 22 plus 0. Except that is our new bedroom. We will name it First Sleepy Base. It's First Sleepy Bay, that works. I can't spell. Then we'll go to this little menu. Labor. Recorders. Objects. Justice. Places. First Sleepy Bay. How do I add someone? Just F1. What happens if I just make a bunch of, like, tiny bedrooms? It'd be better than nothing, right? At a workshop first. So I have to make the door, then I have to build the door. Tasks. Add new tasks. Make bed. Make bed. Make bed. We need 3 beds. And then I want door. Make wooden door. There's probably a faster way to do this, but I don't know it yet. Door. Then, okay. This game's very intriguing. I enjoy it so far. It is like 10:09 and I have plans tomorrow though. Currently the stream is doing pretty decent. We have a grand total of me watching right now. We've been going for an hour. Not a bad first playthrough of Dwarf Fortress. I enjoy. Thank you for watching. If you've come back and decided to watch this, please have an excellent day. Or night. Probably night if you're anywhere near where I live. Have a good one. Goodbye.